Welcome and thank you for joining today's homecoming celebration. My name is Zuleika Nethu. I am a journalist and your host for this afternoon. Yes, we're meeting on a virtual platform, but no matter where we are, let's first begin by acknowledging that we are all joining from different Indigenous territories. We recognize the first peoples of this land and the treaties that apply to it. We are also reaffirming our commitment to continuously learn, critically examine our own privilege, promote equality through our work, and support our Indigenous neighbors. From coast to coast to coast, we acknowledge the ancestral and unceded territory of the Inuit, Métis, and First Nations people who call this land home. And we also encourage you to use tools like nativeland.ca and find out in which territories you have had the privilege to live, learn, and work. Today, we will revisit the 4 stops that we've taken over the last 6 weeks, and we'll also learn about some amazing projects that have been made possible through you and World Partnership Walk. But first, let's head over to Canada's West Coast and Vicki Waters' Jazzercise warm-up. Yeah, this is remote, but you still have to work, so up you go. And that'll be followed by Zen Tharani, who will give a welcome as National Chair of World Partnership Walk.
Thank you, Zuleika. Welcome, everybody. We're the Waters family. We are so excited to be here to help you warm up. Forward 4. Bend your knees, sit down twice. Back it up. Sit down twice again now. Walk twice to the right. 1 and 2, stay there, tip your head 2. Walk that way. And tip your head 2. And again, now this time, shoulder pushes forward and back 2. And back it over. We are celebrating all moved out together, and then the ribs, slides, and all we're going to do together in the future. Oh yeah, come on. Walking it, hip, hip, with a smile. All right, walk it forward. Sit down twice. I know, I saw that. And you want to just make it better. Now add some party arms in. We got this. Yeah, like walk 2 that way. Tip your head twice. And to the left. Oh yeah. We're so happy to be here. And the shoulder for this event. I should introduce all of y'all. This is Lindsay, this is Blake, and this is Christina. And we all have the same last name. Now are you ready? Walk it forward to us and sit down twice. Yep. Now we're going to just loosen this up a little bit. Let's go. Bum, 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 bum. Yep. And we're going to stretch it on out down to the right. Let yourself fall down, then roll up. Reach that arm back. And reverse it. It has been our pleasure. Roll it on up. And we'll see you again real soon. And hold it right there. Take his arms up. Yeah. Thanks for being with us. Thank you. Over to you, Zen.
Hi everyone, my name is Zen Tharani and I have the honor and privilege of being the National Chair for the World Partnership Walk. Thank you for taking the time and joining us today. This is a special moment for us. It's the homecoming event where we bring our virtual voyage to an end. I hope that you've had a chance and enjoyed our various stops around the world. We've taken care in providing examples of the excellent work that Aga Khan Foundation Canada and its partners are doing across the globe. And this work is supported through the fundraising and awareness raising that you take on. This is even a more special event for me, is because today I get to say thank you. I say thank you to you as our ambassadors, our donors, our fundraisers, our sponsors, our volunteers, and the Aga Khan Foundation Canada staff. You have worked extremely hard, and the results are obvious. So thank you so much for your continued commitment to this campaign. I know it has been a very different walk campaign for the last 2 years. We've had to pivot as we deal with the pandemic. That being said, we've come out stronger, closer, and more focused than ever before. And that happens because of your commitment. So thank you so much for taking the time to engage with the content that we have produced, raising awareness, and also raising the funds that you have. Remember, you can continue to raise funds until December 31st. There is no stopping you. And the best part, the awareness raising can continue forever. So please enjoy the content that we've put together and share it amongst your friends, your neighbors, your family, and your colleagues. I am so excited to introduce you to individuals who I've had the privilege of calling my team over this course of this campaign. They will tell you exactly why they volunteer with the walk and what keeps them coming back. Let me kick it off. People ask me all the time, how did you get involved with the walk and why do you continue to volunteer with the walk? I remember it like yesterday. It was a volunteer who reached out to me and said, hey Zen, I need your help at an event that we're doing. I joined that event and it was the World Partnership Walk. That moment on, I have been hooked to this campaign because I have had the privilege of working alongside some of the most committed people I've ever come across. I've seen people come together and stand for a cause of giving back to the world. In this day and age, what better gift is there? So I feel privileged to be able to volunteer, and I hope you feel the same. Let's find out what my team says about why they volunteer with the walk and why they keep coming back. Let's have a listen.
I love volunteering for the walk because it gives me a chance to give something back to an organization that has impacted so many people around the world.
Because it inspires other people to make this world a better place.
I volunteer to help create a better future for children across the world.
It raises awareness among Canadians to end global poverty.
Because I love to see Canadians from coast to coast come together in support of the global community.
Because having been in some of the countries where the programs are deployed, I know there's a need, and I know the people are wonderful and they appreciate any help we can give them.
I love volunteering with the walk because it allows me to be creative.
It gives me sense of pride and unique identity.
It's a way for me to leverage my talents in order to uplift some of my global peers.
Volunteering is great for your mental health. It makes you feel good when you contribute and make a difference.
I like to volunteer for the World Partnership Walk because I'm a change maker.
I love volunteering because it gives me a chance to socialize.
It's fun, it's exciting, and it's energetic.
Because then it gives me an opportunity to be part of such videos. No. On a serious note, I love to volunteer because I believe in giving back to community.
Is that it leaves me no excuse to not walk the walk since I spend so much time talking the walk.
Because I want to make a difference.
Because I love working with this energized team towards a common goal to support this great cause.
Because it brings a deep sense of personal satisfaction through the giving back of my time, and also helps to teach our younger generation what it means to help those less fortunate.
It's because we show up. We show up together as one community to solve global problems.
Because I truly believe it allows me an opportunity to make a positive impact globally, and that makes me feel great.
Hi, my name is Shaya Zaladina from the Evergreen Hotel Group, and like you, I'm a huge supporter of the World Partnership Walk. We're proud to continue to support this cause because it's an opportunity to come together in the fight to eliminate global poverty. Each year, I look forward to gathering in Stanley Park as a community and enjoying a gorgeous day that starts off with great warm-up music, followed by a beautiful walk along the seawall, and then a delicious lunch. Despite us not being together physically, let's all come together to support this wonderful cause. It is my honor to show you this next video about women's empowerment and healthcare in Pakistan.
मंथली हेल्थ में हमारे मीटिंग्स होते हैं, स्पेशली
जो प्रेग्नेंट माएँ हैं उनको हम मंथली अवेयरनेस सेशन देते हैं। उनमें मतलब 16 ईयर्स से 45 ईयर्स तक के औरतों को बुलाते हैं जिनमें कोई अनमेरिड कोई मैरिड इस तरह होते, तो उनको हम बताते हैं आप लोगों ने ये चेकअप टाइम पे करना है, ये कॉम्प्लिकेशन है, ये फ़ायदा है, तो वो लोग खुद ही आते हैं। मैं एक LHV हूँ और जो मेरी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है उसमें एंटीनेटल चेकअप है, डिलीवरीज़ है, पोस्ट नेटल चेकअप है, वैक्सीनेशन है, स्क्रीनिंग, स्कूल हेल्थ असेसमेंट और हेल्दी हार्ट के भी हम काम करते हैं। थर्ड ट्राइमेस्टर में ना मतलब 6-7 मंथ बाद
मैं अपना चेकअप करवाने आई हूँ, प्रेगनेंसी चेकअप। मैं बिल्कुल मुतमईन हूँ क्योंकि चेकअप हो गया, सारे टेस्ट जो है पॉजिटिव आ गए और टैबलेट्स वगैरह भी मिली है।
5 रोज बाद मैं प्रेग्नेंट थी, फिर फुल टाइम में टर्म में 9 मंथ तक पूरा रात भी मैं मतलब अकेली होती थी, फिर आती थी। बीच में मैंने 2-3 दफ़ा इस तरह कहा मुझे नहीं जाना, मैं नहीं जा सकती थी। फिर हस्बैंड ने ज़्यादा रेजिस्ट किया कि मतलब ज़्यादातर उसका सपोर्ट है मेरे लिए।
मेरा सपोर्ट ये है कि ये इसको आप जॉब समझ के आप जॉब न करें, बल्कि इसको आप खिदमत समझ के जाएं। बल्कि रात को बाज़ दफ़ा ये भी होती है कि रात को 1 बजे 2 बजे 3 बजे या कोई भी टाइम मेरी तरफ से जो है ना उसको कोई जो है ना इस तरह से कोई पाबंदी नहीं है कि आप ना जाएं। और रज़िया जो है ना सिर्फ हेल्थ सेंटर में जाके जो है ना वो काम नहीं करती हैं, बल्कि यहाँ पे मेरे साथ घरेलू मामला, और मेरा मामला ये है कि हम घर में भी चाहे वो किचन में हो, चाहे वो हम फील्ड्स में, आपको पता है कि हम यहाँ पे खेती बाड़ी भी करते हैं, आलू भी उगाते हैं और गंदम वगैरह का भी जो है ना हम काम करते हैं, उगाते हैं, तो उसमें जो है ना हम साथ जो है ना काम करते हैं।
और हस्बैंड ज़्यादातर अभी रेजिस्ट करता है कि आप जाओ दोबारा खान यूनिवर्सिटी BSN करो, आगे जाओ। आई थिंक सो इधर इस तरह नहीं है कि मतलब औरतों को पीछे लेके जाए या आप लोग हमारे बातें सुने, हमने जो कहा वही होगा, इस तरह नहीं है।
और बहुत सारे जगहों पे मैं जाता हूँ तो किसी को इसी तरह से रात में या दिन में जो है ना किसी को उसके हाथ से कोई शिफा मिली है, तो वो बहुत ज़्यादा जो है ना खुशी के साथ मुझे भी वो बुलाते हैं कि जो है ना रज़िया के हस्बैंड हैं। ये बहुत सारे अक्सर में जो है ना ये होता रहता है।
Okay, way to make me cry this early in the program. What an amazing story about the power of supporting women. I had the privilege of seeing some of these projects firsthand when I traveled to Kenya back in 2008 as part of AKFC's Media Fellowship. One of our first stops was Mombasa, and I witnessed something truly extraordinary there. Women farmers, some of whom were carrying newborns in slings on their backs, were learning how to grow drought-resistant crops to feed their families and communities. And what makes these projects so unique, and I think a lot of people don't realize this, is that these women were given a safe space to make mistakes. There is a lot of trial and error. These types of projects don't succeed overnight. They learn from their mistakes, and eventually they went on to generate a sustainable source of income. And that is the definition of true empowerment, learning to do it on your own. And that's the type of project that your fundraising, your support, your commitment helps to build, to create, and to sustain. Now let's hear from some more supporters and fundraisers from across Canada.
I am stepping up and donating a portion of my proceeds for my bead jewelry business because I want a world that is safe and healthy for everyone, especially children.
I'm stepping up this year because I want to make a difference and I believe my contribution matters.
I'm stepping up because I want to break the cycle of poverty one step at a time.
We are stepping up because we want to make a difference.
At CIBC, we place a strong emphasis on inclusion and diversity. This foundational belief extends globally, and we all know that all people deserve a good quality of life.
I'm stepping up to make the world a better place.
I'm stepping up because it works.
I'm stepping up because even children can make a difference. I'm stepping up to raise more money to help the poor, and I'm stepping up because I think every child deserves a better quality of life and education. I'm stepping up because I would like to make the world a better place by ending global poverty.
I'm stepping up because I want to make a difference.
I'm stepping up because my better world includes homes for everyone.
I'm stepping up because I want to make a difference.
I'm stepping up because as part of the younger generation, it's up to us to help create a world in which poverty is non-existent.
I am stepping up because I want a poverty-free world.
And I'm stepping up for an educated society and peace.
I am stepping up because I believe in a peaceful world, and I want to make a difference in the lives of the people who are suffering.
I am stepping up because I want the world to be very peaceful.
I'm stepping up because I want to send each and every child in the world to school because many children cannot go to school.
I'm inspired to serve and help others because I've been blessed with the generosity and warmth of my fellow Canadians.
I'm stepping up because I want to make a difference.
I'm stepping up because I want to make a difference in people's lives so they can have a better education, healthcare, and look forward to a good quality of life.
I'm stepping up because my family's done it for years and years and years and years. I know no other way. And I love it.
We are stepping up because every child deserves a bright future.
I'm stepping up because poverty is unacceptable.
I'm stepping up because of the contribution we make matter to help end global poverty, and it's our mission to give back.
I'm stepping up because if there's one thing the last couple of years have taught us, it's how small and connected the world is. We all need to look after each other.
This is our son, Amari. He's 7, and he's back in school now. But when the pandemic started, a lot of us had to start homeschooling. And I don't know about you, but trying to manage the uncertainty, work, and trying to be a math, science, English, and French teacher was a real grind for our family. Well, your support helped AKFC mobilize quickly to address those very same issues happening in East Africa. They were able to provide educational materials to help support parents. And this is one of those activities that you can do with your little ones at home. But remember, kids clean up the mess, right?
Right.
Magic paper is a great science activity that can help children identify the effects of air pressure through manipulation of objects and through observation. It's best suited for children aged 10 to 14 years. You can play with your child alone or with several children. You don't need much to run this activity. A clear glass, a piece of paper, and a bucket full of water will do. So are you ready? Let's get started. First, take the piece of paper and put it inside the clear glass like this. Then take the bucket and fill it with water. Turn the glass with the piece of paper inside it upside down and gently push it to the bottom of the bucket. One thing is really important here. Keep the glass straight. Do not tilt it. Then gently lift the glass from the bucket and remove the paper. What do you observe? Is the paper wet or dry? And how about this? As a variation of this activity, you can fill a glass with water and place a small piece of cardboard on top of the glass. Use one hand to hold the cardboard in place firmly and the other hand to turn the glass upside down like this. Then gently remove the hand holding the cardboard. Does the cardboard fall? So what does this tell you about air pressure? Have fun experimenting with magic paper.
In addition to it being our homecoming event, it's also the International Volunteer Day. I couldn't have asked for a better day. I have grown up volunteering with the Walk. I have had the privilege and honor of working alongside some of the most compassionate, resilient, and smart volunteers who have shaped the leader I have become. Their commitment to this campaign has been phenomenal. And over the last 2 years, when we've had to change how we do things, their commitment has become even stronger. This is why we are where we are. We are now able to make commitment of funds to be raised, awareness to be raised because of the shoulders of the volunteers we stand on. So thank you so much. I wish a thank you was enough. I wish I could come to you and give you each a hug. So I hope you will accept this virtual hug I'm sending your way. Thank you for everything you do, and thank you for making us stronger than we've ever been.
We want to thank all our fellow volunteers
for sharing your time and talent so generously.
You make the world a better place
by putting your values into action,
investing in what you believe in,
and being the change you wish to see in the world.
While the future might feel a bit uncertain right now,
we know that the values we share as volunteers,
like collaboration,
leadership,
and hard work,
are needed now more than ever.
So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And happy International Volunteers Day.
As Aga Khan Foundation, we actually sat together and developed a process of how we're going to develop these kits. So the first thing we did, we engaged Ministry of Education officials, which is one of our very important stakeholders because they're the ones who are responsible for our new competency-based curriculum. Then we also got support from Teachers Service Commission, and particularly we worked very closely with curriculum support officers. Curriculum support officers in Kenya, they mentor teachers, they go to schools, they look at them, they record them, they observe them, and they're very close to the schools. So they know the needs of the schools. Then we also called upon our teachers, a few teachers, and some few parents. So the intention of this was first to bring them together and show them and demonstrate to them that this is the need. So we actually told them that we want to develop some kits so that when children are at home, the parents can support them. And when they come back to school, the teachers also can really use these play kits to complement and supplement the learning in the classroom. So we developed with all these stakeholders, that's the TSC, the ministry, the parents, and the teachers, but each of the above stakeholders I've mentioned had a role to play. So for the Ministry of Education, they were doing some quality assurance, checking on the content that people will have developed and vetted. For the curriculum support officer and the teachers, we gave them materials from different sources to kind of say that these are the play activities that we will need to develop, looking at our curriculum objectives, but also ensuring that we cover all the learning areas in our curriculum. That means the literacy, the numeracy, the science, and the environmental and all that. So we did that. So then after that, the parents would come in to test before we say that these materials are ready for use. So we had a few parents, like 4 parents, who were really testing these materials at home after we developed, and they could call me via phone or even via WhatsApp. They could tell me, Aisha, kindly call us. So they would give us feedback. Oh, this activity really did this to my children. Oh, this activity. And I remember at that particular point, there are 2 parents particularly who called. And one parent said, because one activity was about, we had very simple play activities about how do we support children even in normal conversation. So one of the activity was about surprising each other. So the parent went and told the children, I want you to pick the activities here that have been developed, the play activities. So the children picked that one. And her children came back and told her, Mom, there's one of our neighbor whose parents have been locked down in a country. And this daughter or this girl has no one, and it is her birthday. So we would love for you to buy some ice cream or some popcorn, and then we surprise her. So for me, I think hearing that kind of feedback of how these play activities are making tremendous impact gave me hope that we were doing the right thing. And also there's another one who said that she has been having her children doing everything for them. But because of the play activities, they actually also saw the need for taking responsibility, and they were now actually doing a lot of things like making sure the water in the cans is full, making sure the toilet is clean. So she said these activities are doing wonders. So from that, we knew that we were in the right direction. So we now developed a full package, and actually these materials were also taken to the national government to look at them and to approve them. And later on, because the approval process took a little bit of time, we distributed the play kits to all the 200 schools we are working in, because we are working in Mombasa and Lamu.
Thanks, Aisha, for showing us some of the significant work being done in Kenya and Tanzania through funds raised by you at home. And there are some people slaying the fundraising game out there, so be sure to check out the Homecoming page, scroll on down to see the names of the top fundraisers and teams. Congratulations to all of you for your incredible work this year. And now a message from some friends in Vancouver.
My name is Adil Ahmed, and I'm with Destination Auto Group in Vancouver, British Columbia. Our company is a dedicated supporter of the World Partnership Walk because we believe that for many in the developing world, there's a path out of poverty that begins with a single step. In this way, every step we take reminds us how every dollar raised by the walk enables highly impactful initiatives in healthcare, education, and social development through the global work of the Aga Khan Foundation Canada. Stay tuned to see how your support is changing lives in Mozambique.
unchisa palisi ulolo mpuka uchisenika lenkeru takanihera jajotene mom pimpanke ula palisi ula nani pepa parawira anamani ale kanyari ki forsa rukulule ihe wari achiyeke kanyari ki forsa ikaleke sana sana mwana ole mwe mirima ni mwe.
And that's exactly why we're here and why this cause is so important. Now, let's hear from supporters across Canada sharing what their better world is all about.
My Better World means a place where there's opportunity and access for communities, families, and individuals. And participating in this walk gets us one step closer to that.
My Better World includes a disease and poverty-free world.
My Better World includes comfort and sustainability for all.
My Better World includes gender equality and education for all.
My Better World includes equality for all human beings.
Our Better World includes equal opportunity for all.
My Better World is a world where there is no poverty.
My Better World includes women empowerment and quality education for all. Our Better World includes a smile on everyone's face and where every person and every animal matters.
My Better World includes peace, prosperity, equality for all.
My Better World includes a global community that helps one another.
My Better World includes a world where we actually don't need to worry about access to food or water or healthcare or education. We can actually focus on the stuff that really matters.
My Better World is a world in which people aren't discriminated against based on which country they reside in, and where equal opportunities are presented to everyone across the world.
My Better World includes where the whole world can move out of the poverty zone and support themselves and their family to live a happy life.
My Better World includes education for all children.
My Better World includes safety for women and girls.
Our Better World includes quality education for all children.
My Better World includes a world where there is equal opportunity for all and there is no poverty.
Our Better World includes
better future for our children,
poverty alleviation, and improved quality of life.
My Better World includes all the kids going to school. Okay. My Better World includes no one going to sleep with a hungry tummy.
Hi, my name is Eston Bandeli on behalf of A&W Restaurants. Like you, we're big supporters of the World Partnership Walk and have been for many years. We're proud to support this cause because of the positive impact it has on the lives of millions around the world living in poverty, and the continued focus to create sustainable change in areas ranging from education to healthcare, gender equality, and economic inclusion, just to name a few. I'm thrilled to announce this next video about reproductive, maternal, and newborn health in Tanzania.
chetu cha asili. Kile unachukua chumvi na
lakini utamwaminije? Mkae pamoja, mjadili, muongee. ambazo ni fanya nini? Wale watoto wanapokuwa wanaingia
This all feels like quite the transformative journey, doesn't it? I bet it makes you want to head over to the Walk's webpage to check out the fancy merch on their site, doesn't it, my changemaker friends? Huh? Your support through World Partnership Walk, especially over the last few very challenging years, has helped thousands of people like the ones we heard from today. It's been an absolute privilege to spend time with you virtually from coast to coast to coast. Thank you for joining us, not just for today's homecoming, but also over the last 6 weeks through our virtual voyage, where we really got to see what connects people around the world. Well, my time with you is coming to a close. I know you're disappointed. Don't worry, I'll be back. But we do have one final stop, and that's Ottawa, at the delegation of the Ismaili Imamate and CEO of Aga Khan Foundation Canada, Khalil Sharif, who will share some closing remarks. Keep it brief, Khalil. Thanks so much for having me. It was a pleasure to be with you.
Well, thank you, Zuleika, for being such an extraordinary host for our homecoming celebration today. You've been outstanding, but I still won't be brief. Listen, it's a great delight to bring a close to this year's celebration and to this year's virtual voyage. I want to say thank you to all the people who have made this possible. We are celebrating, it turns out today, the International Day of the Volunteer. It couldn't be more fitting because, as you all know, the volunteers who make the World Partnership Walk happen year after year are the lifeblood of our efforts. And not only here in Canada, but indeed around the world. We rely on volunteer talents and energy and passion to really make the improvements in quality of life that we're also committed to. So on this International Day of the Volunteer, I want to thank all the volunteers. And I want to thank, of course, all the donors and sponsors and ambassadors and team captains and team members, all the companies that have come forward to support our effort this year. You know, the pandemic has taught us that we are much more interdependent than many of us even realized. But just because we are interdependent in fact, doesn't mean we have quite all caught up to being interdependent in ethic, in attitude, and in concern. But you, those of you who have made this year's World Partnership Walk such a success, are at the forefront of teaching the world that we, if we're gonna have a future of peace, prosperity, and pluralism as a world, are gonna need to express a sense of global solidarity, to remember that we are all in this together. So to all of you who have joined us in this year's effort, thank you. Because of you, our work to improve the quality of life of some of the most marginalized communities in Africa and Asia will continue with new energy, with boldness, and with commitment. And together, I know we will continue to make a big difference in a world that needs it. Thank you.
Thank you.